Today we'll be talking about New Japan, AEW, the cards for Ring of Honor Best in the World. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to tell all these guys who have subscribed to my channel and all the men in the world right now, happy early Father's Day to y'all. I hope that y'all got plans to do things with your kids and enjoy tomorrow. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so my first business here is to let you know what happened at the Dominion last Sunday for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of course, you guys knew that Chris Jericho was going to wrestle Okada. That match was a great match. This guy went back and forth. At the end, Okada beat him. Jericho decided after the match to pretty much attack him, beat the crap out of Okada, hit him with chairs, try to power drive him outside the ring. Apparently, Tanahashi was doing commentating with the commentators of New Japan, and he saved Mr. Okada from getting power drive on the floor. But it looks now that Tanahashi will start feuding with Chris Jericho. We don't know when this is going to happen. It could be at the finals of the G1 Climax that's coming up in next month. So we don't know when is that going to be. But also news that came out of that card in Dominion was that John Moxley said he wants to compete in the G1 Supercard. The G1 Climax tournament that runs from July all the way till the middle of August. So that's very interesting because now you get to see different matchups, different things that he wasn't able to do and while he was in WWE. And it's going to be a great G1 Supercard, but also the G1 Supercard's first night will be in Dallas, Texas. So again, New Japan is trying to jump into the United States market. So, you know, and we as fans, we're getting used to seeing some of these guys from New Japan. Also, it looks like Sonata and Evil are going to probably end up breaking up. They've been pushing Sonata for a while, so I don't know if he's going to still be part of Los Ingobernables or not. But if he is, don't be surprised that he wins the G1 Supercard and ends up challenging the champion at Wrestle Kingdom on January 4th. So that's something to look forward to. Now let's get into the WWE world, which is not much to say. As you guys know, every week we've been seeing Raw and SmackDown, and Shane McMahon has been taking over most of the freaking time from other wrestlers with the long promos, a lot of garbage going on, and now he has the Revival as part of his little clique. As you well know, this Monday night, the Revival won the World Tag Team titles away from Hawkins and Ryder. I don't know if this is a way for them to say, hey, look, we'll give you the tag team titles and you can sign with us. But I don't see it happening, as it's well known that the Revivals don't want to be there. The only reason they're there is because of their contract, and they got to 2020 of next year. I believe it's after WrestleMania, but they're not really filling it. So for now, they'll probably have him in that spot where they'll help McMahon. So that's the way it looks. It's not something for you guys to be like, oh, it's cool, whatever. I mean, if this is something that you like and you like the direction that WWE is going, I'm just gonna keep my comments to myself on that one. But you all know that it's pretty much, it's been horrendous the last couple of months, and especially after the super slowdown show that they had in Saudi. Speaking of Saudi, supposedly they posted on Twitter that they are training 2 Saudi Arabian descent wrestlers in the performance center. They actually put it on Twitter. So now, as my comment, if you guys go to my Twitter page, which is Ultimate One Wrestling News, else you'll see that I said this is something that WWE is going to do from now on. They're going to get, since they've signed this 10-year deal with the Saudi Arabia government, now we're going to train wrestlers there for Saudi descent. So in case our wrestlers, our superstar, our guys who's been here for a while don't want to go to Saudi, they're going to take their spot. And at the end, they come out winning. Well, that's my opinion. I don't know if everybody could agree with me with that, but that's the way it looks like, and it's just a horrible situation with them having so many talent. The roster's already too many guys. They're not using them. They're in the back and catering, eating Titus buffet and all that nonsense. But that is the thing. Also, they are McMahon was thinking about bringing back the Attitude Era. Horrible. Nobody cares about that. And if you try to do it, maybe most fans who were Attitude Era fans back in the late '90s, you're still into that. I have no question. I have no question that this is the why this product is the way it is, because you support this crap. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna keep it real. This is crap. You gotta evolve in the wrestling business. So that is a situation that is right now going on. There was an interesting development in the world of wrestling, also with Brodus Clay, who wrestled in WWE as Brodus Clay, but then wrestled as Tyrus in Impact Wrestling. He supposedly had a show on Fox News with a Britt Henry, and apparently they claim that this is a guy who was very over the top. He says certain things, and he say things out of content. Apparently, he was sending lewd messages and text messages to this young lady. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently they were gonna move him for a his own show called Enough Said and Fox News Channel, and apparently they said Enough Said, you sexually harassing this young lady, you're no longer have the show. You no longer work for us. So apparently this is a situation that now he's facing. So if the allegations are true, brother, all I can tell you is if you're trying to come back to the wrestling business, they're not gonna hire you either, especially with sexual harassment allegations. That is a very serious thing. It is kind of messed up, but it is what it is, so sometimes you have to be careful what you do when it comes to the ladies. You can be sending crazy text messages, AEW, as you guys well know, number one, AEW has their show called All Out on August 31st. 15 minutes, sold out. 15 minutes. Right now, WWE has stomping ground and they're having ticket problems. And for all you AEW haters who claim, oh, they're just a t-shirt company, they done everything. They were able to put 10,000 people in one arena. They were able to do a successful pay-per-view. They were successful in getting a TV deal. Now they sell the next shows all out in 15 minutes. And whether Twitter's trolls are talking about the scalpers and StubHub guys bought all the tickets, and blah, blah. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it got sold out. So be happy that the wrestling business right now is booming and is able to grow. We don't have to deal just with WWE, because right now WWE, as you guys know, it's not something you want to watch. Because let me tell you something, if it was still to this day TNA and WWE, I would not be having this wrestling podcast right now, and definitely I won't be watching wrestling. So come on, guys. Guys are fighting, going to Twitter, complaining about the tickets got stolen to scalpers stuff. But who cares? It got sold out. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. They was trying to find ways to complain about something, But yeah, also the Pac, who is the Dragon Gate champion, and you guys will know, there was an issue before the Double or Nothing. He didn't want to lose to Hangman Page, because I believe the champion should not lose to a guy who's not a champion, especially if you're a champion of another promotion. And they ended up wrestling in New England, and not New England, I'm sorry, in England, in London, whatever the hell it was. But they ended up wrestling, and at the end, ended up disqualified when Pac attacked Hangman Page and injured his knees. That's when he came out on Double or Nothing with all the tapes and all tape on his knees, whatever. But apparently Cody Rhodes says that they still have some type of working deal with Pac. That is still, still up in the air. Don't know. He may show up All Out or not. There's also news of people wondering if CM Punk is going to come back CM Punk responded he won't be there through Twitter, but that's the same thing they did with Moxley. You know, they hit him and everybody thought, oh, he's not John Moxley. That's a WWE production, that whole prison thing. And look what happened. So, when it comes to AEW, I am not, you know, making it look like, oh, they can't get Punk, because AEW has money. Cody Rhodes is doing a smart thing. You do not let the wrestling media like us find out quick, because it spreads real quick, and then that kills the whole momentum of the pay-per-view. They smart. They know what they're doing. So that's a good thing. Also, Major League Wrestling, which I really don't talk about them pretty much, but Austin Aries is not working with them. So I guess, I don't know if he has a contract negotiation, or it's just a word of mouth, type of deal where he just show up whenever and they pay him. But he's not in Major League Wrestling, which is kind of good, because that little federation, it's been around for a while. It could get a push, and this is why these other companies like Ring of Honor and TNA, they're slacking, and you got this Major League Wrestling company, and sometimes Roosh is in there, low key, Tom Lawler, you got the David Boy Smith and Teddy Hart, which is the New Hart Foundation. You have a lot of wrestling companies that they're doing their thing on the down low, and everybody just sleeping on them. But I will not sleep on Major League Wrestling. I mean, I've seen a lot of the wrestling stuff. It's pretty good. The commentary could do better, and I'm not a Jim Cornette fan, so Jim Cornette is one of the announcers, and as you well know, my feelings over Jim Cornette. Cornette needs to go and disappear. Killer Cross, my favorite heel in TNA. Apparently he had asked for his release. I don't know if it happened this week, but it has happened. He was pissed off because when he first signed the contract, they offer him the contract, and they told him, oh, there's no other incentives, this is what you get, blah blah blah. It turns out he found out that other wrestlers were getting extra money, incentives. Also, the fact that TNA is telling him, hey, look, I know you work here, but you can work in other places, like, really, like, that's like if I work in the corporate world and I'm making money and my company tells me to go work for McDonald's, so you can make ends meet as a second job. It's ridiculous. So I'm saying it right now, Killer Cross is gonna end up leaving TNA. TNA is gonna suffer because they're gonna lose. They're already losing Phoenix and Pentagon. They're gonna lose LAX, and definitely Killer Cross. You lose Killer Cross because you want to bring all this ECW has been into TNA Impact. Come on, you cannot. You gotta do better than this. But Ring of Honor, I really don't have a lot of Ring of Honor today. All I can tell you is the card for the best in the world. As you know, Jeff Cobb will be challenging Matt Taven for the Ring of Honor World title. Bandito will be challenging Shane Taylor for the Ring of Honor TV title. Flip Gordon is going to fight Roosh. And Dalton Castle versus Dragon Lee. And also included in that card that I didn't write down, but I found out, it's Cole Cabana and Nick Aldis against the Briscoes. That's going to be a good match. And looking definitely forward to that event. Also, July 20th at Mayhem is already signed. It's going to be the Gorillas of Destiny, the IWGP Tag Team Champions. They're going to defend their belts against the Briscoe in a street fight. So that's most likely you probably see the Briscoe regaining the tag team belts. And the end of Ring of Honor New Japan little work relationship is coming to an end, because now, like I said, during August they have that Summer Spectacular, which will probably be the last thing they're gonna have, and after that, who knows. But thanks for tuning into my channel today. I want to thank those who subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Thank you once again to all those people who subscribe. This is episode 3 of the Ultimate One Wrestling News. I am your host, Ultimate One, and I'll see you guys soon.